my little bear cubs. That's what I've decided I'm gonna call you from now on. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Colton with BearScareBeauty. I'll be disappointing you today. Yeah, so I just wanted to film because I need content for my channel. And it's been a long time since I filmed anything special effects, so we're not doing that today. Mainly because it's been hot. 100 degrees every day for like the past week. It's finally like 80 right now, so I have like my light on and behind me. It's been too hot to handle. I don't want to spend an hour and a half putting something on my face only to then take it off. Anyways, I'm rambling, so I'm just going to be doing some normal ass makeup today and just testing, not really testing, just kind of using some new products and talking about that. And oh, I also have a hat on because my hair is a messy bitch today. It's just everywhere. Oh my god. Ooh, it smells really nice. I started using this Alba conditioner. It's really nice. What am I doing? Right. Yeah, so we're just gonna start. This is the NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer. Little base. I'm a beauty guru. Can you see it? It's got a really nice texture. I tried it in store and I was comparing it to the Dermalogica, I think it is. They have like a jelly primer and they feel really similar, but this one sinks into the skin more and is more hydrating. It leaves you a little bit tacky, but nothing that you would like feel on your skin. Whereas the
Dermablend.
Have you ever had like Jello dry on your skin? Because it's the stickiest thing, and that's exactly what the Dermablend felt like. And I was like, I don't want to do that. So I got this one instead. It's like $17. It's not super cheap, but it's like blimby, goopy jelly. Oh my god. It's like even like spilling out a little bit. It feels really nice. It has the most like basic skincare smell. It's got pretty good ingredients in it, so I'm just gonna take a little spatula and scoop out a little blobby blob. Goop. Yeah, it's got the whole like non-Newtonian fluid thing going on with it, which is kind of cool. I'm kind of into it. Where my non-Newtonian boys at? So yeah, it's all sunk in. Like I said, it leaves you like the slightest bit tacky, but it's not uncomfortable and it doesn't feel weird on the skin. It's just like, how do I put this? It almost feels like a moisturizer that doesn't sink in, but it's like not that uncomfortable layer on your skin. It just kind of feels like your skin is sticky. What am I doing? Okay, your boy has been depressy-wessy lately. And I haven't had the mental fortitude to handle filming or editing anything. I recently just bought new brushes because when I'm depressed or manic, I buy things. It's a really healthy coping mechanism. Anyways, Delium Tools, nice little gold triangle brush set. I do really like these brushes. They're all synthetic brushes. They don't use natural bristles or anything like that. If you don't like synthetic brushes, you're probably not gonna like these. I think they are, because I have used natural hair brushes, I think they are a pretty high quality synthetic brush. And they have like a really great design and handle. It's their golden triangle, so they're this nice triangular body. Makes them very great to hold. Anyways, I digress. Gotta be using those. Just Wet and Wild foundation in Shell Ivory. I don't think this one's my color, but it was the one that I had sitting out, so it was the last one that I used. Which doesn't mean it's my color, but we'll see. And this is their slanted kabuki. Their slanted precision kabuki, excuse. And I have the Horcrux with me today. And I'm just gonna start on my nose and kind of stamp, and then just work out. not gonna work out because I haven't done that in 3 months because all the gyms are closed, and it's actually depressing me because I used to be really physically active and I'm gaining weight again and I want to die. It's not true, I don't actually want to die. Teenage suicide, don't do it. I'm quoting fucking Heathers, oh my god. It's all downhill from here, kids. Okay, got that all on. I, once again, don't know if this is my color. It feels like it's not, because I know these dry down about a shade darker. But we'll see. And I'm probably not going to end up setting my face, because this dries down really matte. It's the Photo Focus foundation, so that's kind of something. Am I dark? I feel like I'm dark. Oh my god, you can really see my eye bags. It's one of the few foundations that actually looks good on my nose, so that's always a little weird, but you know, whatevs. Next, I'm going to take, kind of just because I need to use it up, I don't really like this anymore, it's just a little too dry. It's the Tart Shape Tape, and this is in Fair Neutral? Yeah, I don't know, it's just like, it's... I feel like the beauty guru craze like really kind of played a lot of people because I feel like they were really, of course, into this, but that's also when everybody was into like super duper full coverage mask-like makeup, and that's starting to fall out of favor again. So I feel like a lot of people bought this, myself included, because, you know, whatever, and are just kind of like, you know, not vibing with it anymore. I am going to take a sponge to blend this out. It needs to be blended out pretty quickly, and oh my god. Yeah, Jesus. I'm gonna end up cleaning this off my eyes too, because it's not a good eye base. Yeah, that is 3 dots. I truly don't understand how people could take like that whole huge triangle of this, because this was, okay, I guess it was 4 dots under my eye and then like 1 on my cheeks. And this is too much, man. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we're going full glam today, which is wholly and totally not what I intended, but you know, it's what we're gonna do. Oh my god, I look like a ghost on camera right now. Oh. I look like a ghost in real life right now. Okay, I can literally see a spot that took too long for me to blend out, so now there's like a circle right there. And yes, it does crease quite a bit, actually. That's just on me, because I have crepe paper for under eyes. Gonna be taking the RCMA No Color Powder. Again, this is one that I used to use all the time, and then I kind of got caught up in the makeup craze, I guess, and started trying other powders. They are nice. I do really like the Maybelline Fit Me powder, the loose ones, but they have a lot of coverage and a lot of pigment to them. So if you're not looking for that, and if you're looking for a powder that really works on any skin tone because it's borderline completely translucent, the RCMA No Color Powder is really kind of an industry favorite, right? Especially for like movies and stuff like that. And who doesn't want to have movie star skin? God damn, that's dry looking. Yeah, see, once again, why I don't really go for that concealer anymore. It just looks too dry. Anyways, taking the 944 tapered contour brush, but obviously you don't have to use it for contour. Just gonna dip gently into the powder. I know it looks like a lot, but it's really not. Look up, and then just gently set under the eyes, and then take it, and I'm like kind of sweeping down. Sorry, I always like hunch over in my videos. It's because life's just beating me down so much. You see, this crease on my eyelid, right there, that's why you don't want to use concealer on your eyelid, because it's gonna crease. Nobody wants the eyeshadow that you took 3 hours blending out to crease. I'm just really gently setting this though, like I'm not using a ton of powder, I'm not using hardly any pressure, I'm just gently tapping it over, and then just kind of brushing it off. I'm not baking. Don't bake unless we're doing drag. The point of baking is to set everything in place and create a powder highlight, you really only need to do that in drag. This is another thing that we're just gonna get into. A lot of like modern beauty gurus got a lot of their techniques from drag queens, which is fine. However, when you're doing drag, you're painting for the back of the room, right? When you do that, everything needs to be really bright and really dark and really chiseled, right? So that's what kind of became the norm, is like a really carved out nose, really carved out cheeks, super like bright under eyes and a super bright contour. And people were doing that by baking with powder. Right, RuPaul ruined drag. Anyways, yeah, it's a lot of drag queen techniques that you don't really need to use on yourself, or if you do use them, tone it down. Because what I got going on right now is kinda nuts, not gonna lie. I mean, it looks like I'm wearing makeup, obviously, but I've been really into like letting my skin shine through, especially on my nose, because I have like nice freckles and stuff like that. This is gone, gagged, gooped, disappeared, deceased. We'll get back to the rest of my face in a minute. I'm gonna pull you guys in a little bit. I've really been liking the e.l.f. putty primers for the eyes lately. This is the white one. They're a lot like the MAC paint pots, but I don't know. One that I had was actually dried out when I opened it, so I just kind of chunked it up a little bit and stirred it around, and that kind of revived it. But they're usually like a little creamier than the MAC paint pots, I think, so I'm taking white. I'm really not sure how this stacks up against the NYX Proof It, because they're both so different. They both offer a really different experience. And I'm just taking the deeper toned one, and I'm just gonna kind of blend it out along the edge. I have really quite oily eyelids, so if you have, I definitely say if you have dry eyelids, do not use these, because they are not dry lid friendly. Yeah, that concealer that I put down over my eyes is really fucking with these, because I feel like they're not that they're not blending as well as they usually do, but they're kind of like picking up and patching, which I haven't experienced yet, and I've been using these for about a month now, a little over a month actually. But I don't ever put concealer on my eyes, so. For real though, the RCMA powder is great. If you've never tried it, it's like $12. I think you owe it to yourself. It's very nice. Wow, I am sweating like a hooker in church. Fan myself with the Horcrux. Oh my god. How crazy is it that Jeffree Star died? So since this got a little bit away from me, I think we're definitely gonna go like glam. Like glam glam? Glamabam? Whamabama glamma? I'm losing my mind. Alright, I think I'm gonna start with Dura. It's this kind of like terracotta orange. It's from the Juvias Place Warrior 2. Hello? Hello, Mr. Blush? There we go. This is the 785 tapered blending brush. It's like a really nice, thick blendy brush. And it's gonna like kind of blow it out, you know, like my anus. Just blow it out. I'll be personally shocked if any of my videos ever reach monetization on this channel. Surprisingly, a really soft shade. I thought it'd be, not that it's not pigmented, it's just like a really soft color, you know? There's like so much shadow on my face. Oh my god. I need to get lights. I need to get more. Oh yeah, so I'm probably going to do my makeup and narrate a short horror story that I wrote. The horror story being a verbatim retelling of a dream that I had, and it was just the weirdest shit ever. So, yeah. Been listening to just a ton of creepypasta lately too, like Dr. Creep, Creeps McPasta, the goodies, the good old boys, the classics, if you will. God, I really just want to blow this out. Like, we're really just gonna do it, you know? We're just gonna go there. Let's be bad. Should we be bad? Let's be bad. I can feel sweat dripping down my neck right now. All right, it's going to get that done on the other side.
Hummy, fuck me, nitty bitty make me moan, you got it, hummy, fuck me.
Sorry, I had to have a cupcake interlude. It always just hurts me a little bit on the inside because my eyes are just two drastically different shapes. So my eye makeup is almost never very symmetrical, and it hurts me on the inside. Makeup artist struggles to blend out one shadow for 20 minutes. ASMR. At 3 a.m.? Clickbait? Leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions on teeth whitening, because years of abuse and coffee have really stained my teeth, and it's not a great look, TBH. Now that I've spent a whole 8 minutes blending one color on my eye, we're gonna go in and we're gonna deepen that wee bit. Little bit. Just deepen it a little bit. Going to take the 783 small tapered blending brush. It's just the tiny version of that brush we had. And I'm going to dip into this red. It's Gemata, I think. And just and kind of blend that right in my crease. And I do have very hooded eyes. I'm not actually going to take it all the way in. However, I do want to blend it into my actual crease and then blend it up, because that's how you get that really like smoky eyed effects. Even on a hooded eye, you just need to blend it a little bit higher. So when you close your eyes, it's just like a little bit of the brim on your eye, right? Also, if you're like me, when you're blending like straight into the crease in your eye, you might see a little bit of skipping. Don't worry about it, just angle your mirror down and look down, but try to keep the brush as straight as possible, and that way you won't be like scrunching your eyes like this, so your crease is super visible. Just kind of patting it right there on the little outer V. Blending, I'm angling the brush up right now, and I'm blending it up a little bit. And now I'm just gonna start like buffing it in circular motions, just a little bit above the crease. And once again, going about 2/3 of the way in. And I'm gonna start buffing it out on the outer edge, just a little bit though. Just so it's not so rounded. Dusty, crusty bitch, god damn. Like I said, so I washed my face and moisturized before this, obviously, and used that moisturizing primer, and everywhere that concealer was is just like dry, like bone dry. Just close your goddamn mouth. I'm not a mouth breather, I promise. I just always like have my lips open and I don't know what. Never mind. Anyway, guys, tell me about your day. Tell me about your week. How you been holding up? How you dealing while Miss Rona's still out here clapping cheeks? What's up? What's the news? Any plans? No plans? I wonder why that's. Because everybody in America is too selfish to do the simplest thing ever to protect everybody and make sure this pandemic ends. Yep, it is. Probably. I just need to make sure they're even. I'm gonna knock my love mic off my lap. Why is it on my lap, you ask? Because I'm not wearing pants. Because it's my house and I don't have to wear pants. I'm going to be dipping into Walzana. It's the really dark, it's not black, but it's like a really deep gray. And this is on a 776 blending brush. It's like a flat blending brush, but it still has that like nice fluffiness to it. So you get a lot of control with it basically. So I'm going to take it right on the outer V and just start working it up into the crease real real gently. And I'm gonna feather it out a little bit on the edge, because with hooded eyes, that's really where you get to see things, is on the edge. Life on the edge. How it feels to chew 5 gum.
How it feels to chew 5 gum. New 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
I think it's safe to say the antidepressants are working. Jesus. It is so hot. It is so hot in here. I'm just stamping it on the V right here. And then I'm just gonna blend it into the crease again. And I'm not trying to get a lot of darkness. I don't wanna make it like super dark. I just want it to be that like kind of dusty black, you know? Tapping a little bit more of the shadow on, and just kind of blending it out right on the edge there. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the Dura on that fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna blend out the edge of that again, because I feel like it's not getting muddy, but that shade is getting a little bit lost, and it's gonna really soften up the black. And I'm just doing it like right on the edge. And I don't really care if the shade goes up to my brow, because that's kind of the only thing I can do most of the time.
Any ideas?
All right, once again, just taking the NYX glitter primer, one of my faves. Taking a little flat synthetic-y brush. This isn't from the Delium Tools brush kit. I'm actually probably gonna buy one of their ultra flat brushes separately and just keep it in the kit. Mainly I bought the kit, so when I start doing makeup again, it doesn't look janky. So I'm doing a cut crease, but like I said, when you have hooded eyes, you can't really do like a cut crease. You kind of have to bring it above the crease, and then just trace out the shape that you think fits your eye the best. I find I need to like swoop it a little more and then cut it off and kind of like angle it down so it ombres like down triangularly, and then I bring the shadow into it. I got a feeling somebody out there is like, bitch, I don't know what you mean. I have no idea what you're talking about right now. Know what I mean? Never. I like that. I'm gonna take D4. It's this like orange shimmer, but these aren't really shimmers. They're just kind of glitters. Nice little pencil brush here. You have to like scrape these. It's really weird. Wow, this is super weird. It looks really shimmery in the pan, but it's like borderline matte on my eye. So, staying with ABH, I'm just going to take Modern Renaissance, and I'm going to take Vermeer. This is a shimmer that I know won't disappoint me, and has never disappointed me. I'm just gonna pop it on the inner corner. God damn, yes, there we go. That's it, that's what I needed. But she's so good, she's so pretty. It's so good. Party. I don't think that looks that bad. Wow, I did a good job. I'm just gonna dip into Jamata. It's the really deep red shade. And I'm gonna use that to kind of blend out the deeper shade and the shima. Just gonna take a nice little angled brush, dip into that deep red Jamata again, and I'm gonna take this on the lower lash line. And I'm keeping this really tight on the lash line. Taken on that same kind of blending brush, a little bit of that shade Dura, and I'm just going to use it to kind of smoke it out. Now see, there's a useful There's a useful trick. Close your eyes and look up if you're blending under the lower lash line and don't really need to pay attention, or if you're trying to like get someone, if you're doing makeup on someone, have them close their eyes and look down if you need to do like a wing, from my experience. I think I'm gonna do a wing. I think I'm going to go against what every bone in my body is telling me, and I'm gonna do a wing, because literally every bone in my body is screaming, bitch, no. But I'm not gonna listen. This is just a really fine 762 angled brush, like it's the tiniest angled brush I did done ever. So I'm gonna coat it. That's the Tart clay liner, the Tartist. I really like it. And I'm just gonna do a baby wing, because I don't wanna fuck this up. The one downside to this liner that I will say is like how goddamn fast it dries. Like you barely have any work time with it. And what I'll do sometimes to like clean up liner is take like makeup remover on a brush and just kind of, and you can't do that with this liner because it like smudges. It's really weird. Like once it's on, which is good, but you know, can be annoying, especially if you're new to liner. Hold on, I need all my concentration for this.
Any ideas?
Okay, that's it for the eyes. Do something on my face. Not been super into contouring lately. I have been like bronzing heavily though. This is the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. It looks hella orange. It smells like coconut, but it just blends out super well. I kind of angle the brush up, take it right above where I would normally put the contour, and then just work it in like slow, kind of fluffy concentric circles. And then I'll kind of stamp it around on the sides of my face, and then I'll just kind of Blibbity blend. Now, I always keep bronzer above where I would contour, so it's like on the cheek, almost right where you would put blush, and we're going to kind of marry in the blush with it. And I'm just kind of like really, really softening it out. This is an interesting little brush. This is the 960 Precision Blush. It's almost like just the mega giant version of that 776. Like they're both that kind of same shape. Just really nice. It's a great brush. The Saharan Blush Volume 1, and I'm going to dip into Neo. It's the kind of nudie red blush. I'm going to diffuse a little bit on the back of my hand because it's super duper pigmented, and I like to start back a little bit with pouncing it in and then move it forward with a brushing back motion. Just gonna pounce it kind of around the nose and then just do some gentle swipes. Yeah, I think blush on the nose is just like such a beautiful, like, sun-kissed look. Going to use the Luna by Luna. It's one of my all-time fave highlights. Dip in with that contour brush that we used for powder, and I'm just tapping it along the high points and then blending. Tapping where I want the highest concentration and then blending where I don't. Or blending over it just in general. You know. For lips, to finish it off, this is the Bite lipstick from the Mushroom collection in Cremini. It's a really, like, God, they smell so good. It's a really nice, like, yellow brown nude, I guess you would call it. And I'm just going to take a lip brush and just blip, 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 blip. And there we have it, guys. This is the final look. Thanks for sticking around and watching. If you did, oh my god, you can see how their chair. Get out of here! But yeah, seriously, thanks, guys. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, BearScareBeauty, same way it's spelled here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time. Let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see, or just how you're doing. Have a great rest of your week, my little cubs, and Colton here. Bye.